Welcome to Incident Resolution, verifying fixes and closing tickets. In this series, we'll explore why it's critical to verify that incidents are truly resolved before closing support tickets. Rushing to close incidents without proper verification leads to frustrated users and recurring problems. Let's learn how to do this the right way. Closing tickets without verification is a common mistake that causes serious problems. When you close a ticket prematurely, users experience recurring issues, leading to frustration and loss of trust in your team. On the other hand, structured verification ensures incidents are genuinely resolved before closure. This approach saves time, prevents escalations, and maintains user satisfaction. Follow this 4-step verification checklist for every incident. First, test in production to confirm the fix actually works in the real environment. Second, confirm user impact by verifying that users can access the affected services or features. Third, monitor your system metrics to ensure error rates have decreased and performance has normalized. Fourth, document the resolution by recording what steps you took and what results you achieved. There are 3 key types of tests you should perform. Smoke testing is a quick validation that basic functionality works after your fix. Load testing verifies that your system handles normal traffic volume without problems. Regression testing ensures your fix didn't accidentally break other features or services. Run all 3 before declaring an incident resolved. Monitor 4 critical metrics after deploying your fix. First, watch response time. Your API and page load times should return to baseline levels. Second, track error rate. Errors should drop significantly after your fix is deployed. Third, monitor user activity to confirm users can complete their workflows normally. Fourth, check resource utilization. Your CPU, memory, and database metrics should stay within acceptable thresholds. If any metric looks wrong, your incident isn't truly resolved. Watch for these warning signs that indicate your fix is incomplete. Red flags include intermittent errors that keep occurring, error rates that don't decrease over time, user complaints still coming in, and related issues emerging unexpectedly. If you notice any of these, you need to reopen the ticket. Reopening happens when the issue recurs within your monitoring window, new downstream problems appear, metrics spike unexpectedly, or the fix was incompletely deployed to all servers. Proper documentation is essential for incident management. Document the root cause you identified during investigation, the specific fix details including all code changes deployed, and the verification results from every test you performed. Equally important is notifying stakeholders. Inform all affected users of the resolution status, update the incident timeline with the exact resolution time, and share lessons learned with your team so everyone improves. You can only close a ticket when all your verification checks pass and the incident is genuinely resolved. After closing, don't just walk away. Monitor the situation for the next 24 to 48 hours to ensure the problem doesn't come back. Remember, closing tickets prematurely causes more problems than it solves. Take the extra time to verify properly.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.